I'll do most anything, but I'm drawing the line at the wig.
Surprise! We're superheroes, yeah.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
It's me! Did you know?
Okay, you know what? We can't even just even do that without talking about our executive producer, Justin Miller, who had a lot of fun. I mean, he had to keep up with all our superhero powers, which are real, by the way.
You guys have superpowers. I have an arrow.
And we heard about this throughout the whole shoot. Like, man, can I fly or something? Like, no, according to the script, Arrow doesn't fly. He's not fast.
Your CW superhero does nothing more than just use his natural animal instincts.
Ooh, that sounds kind of...
It's very Rance.
So what's on the agenda, guys, for Halloween?
Just trick-or-treating with the kids. Last night, we had to do a couple last-minute stops to modify some costumes that the kids weren't happy with.
Yeah.
Yeah, make them more authentic looking, I guess. I don't know. Kids are stickler for details. So.
How did you have to make them more authentic looking? I love some of the ideas you guys are doing, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, so one of my kids, he's the main character from Jurassic World, Owen, but the costume just looks like any type of park ranger type thing. Yeah, seriously, it does. So Jamie, my wife, she doctored it up with some more, like, I don't know, just like flair and stuff like that. So it came out cute. But what about you guys? What do you guys have?
Didn't have to do anything last night. We've got everything under control. I even got all the candy.
Nice.
But she's super excited. Her and her little group of friends, they're all going to be angels.
Oh, that's cute.
So I'm taking a picture so when they're devils, I can be like, you remember when you guys were angels?
Yeah.
Give me that candy back.
Now, Eden, I know you have the pumpkin, the Halloween pumpkin, already queued up, ready to go for tonight, right?
And also, I have a really bad batch of candy corn Jell-O shots in my fridge. Which how am I the age I am and have never made Jell-O shots in my life? But they didn't harden. I don't know if I've ever made Jell-O. So, no, I'm not kidding. So I just, I did the first layer. Well, let me explain, first of all. This is not for the kids. This is in my neighborhood. The adults go around with the kids, and then at certain stops in the neighborhood, they have adult treats. Mm-hmm. And so I thought, okay, a little candy corn Jell-O shot would be something fun. So I did the first layer, yellow, and then when I did the orange Jell-O, I checked it this morning so I could add the last layer, and it was still liquid.
Wow.
So there's not a third layer.
You know what that means? She put a lot of adult beverage in there.
You know what it was?
Well, speaking of adult beverages being spirits, do you guys believe in real spirits, real ghosts? You believe in that?
Yes, of course I do.
Eden, what about you?
I don't, but then I do, because how can I believe in some of the things I believe in and just not believe in them?
I get it, yeah.
I don't want to believe in them.
Right,
and
that
if
makes
I do
sense.
believe in them, I don't want any part of them, as you're about to see, because I was a no-show.
Yeah, so one of the things we had the opportunity to do, local haunts, they're on CW 17, and they have a show that airs midnight on Saturdays. And they go all throughout the town, even some places outside of Jacksonville, and they will do kind of like, I don't know, what would you call it? Not ghost busting, but ghost finding, if you will. And they'll go to some of the
finding.
Yeah, spirit finding. And Rance and I had the opportunity to go to Green Cove Springs Jail, the old one. And it was really eerie, and I believe, I'm open-minded to all that stuff, and then when we were there using their devices and all that stuff, there was some things that we encountered.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a good thing that you didn't go.
Well, you said you had the opportunity. I, too, had the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I just had other plans that night.
She barred that.
Same thing at the radio station. When they came to the radio station, I was the only one who was a no-show.
Because your radio station, they talk about all the time being haunted, right?
It's haunted.
Yeah, it is.
You can just tell me all about it. Let's watch.
Why are they still there? That's what
They gotta be somewhere. And it's not as creepy to them as it is to us.
And it's not the same folks, really.
Yeah, people, I mean,
People
everybody have nothing
transition.
to do with this book.
Yeah.
They gotta be somewhere. So I can't promise you're gonna see a ghost, earthbound spirit, but you will feel
No,
one.
it goes like this.
But you will feel one before you leave.
That's yes.
I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm stoked.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The only rule is no whispering. Because when we listen for EVPs, that's what we're going to be listening for.
Gotcha.
And we'll make sure it's them and not you. This is a, you know what that is?
You don't.
It is a K2 meter. It keys on electromagnetic energy. It's actually a tool that electricians use. They use it to find wires in the walls.
Cameras?
No.
Yeah.
The spirit can set them off. It's not a Geiger counter. or.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So it's going up to the green a little
Right.
bit.
And we'll do some live EVP sessions, and we'll record and then play it back, so hopefully you can hear them talking to us. We just caught our first EVP, or electronic voice phenomenon. EVPs are spirit voices that are caught on our recording devices. The spirit voices are not heard while you're recording unless you have gifts like Pamela Teresa. But when you play back your recordings, you can hear the voices of spirit embedded in the recording. And the EVP shows that the spirits in the jail know what they're dealing with as far as Pamela's concerned. Here's the clip again raw. Then I'll play it filtered so that you can hear the EVP better. This EVP is the voice of one spirit talking to another about Pamela. Some live EVP sessions, and we'll record and then play it back, so hopefully you can hear them talking to us.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna have somebody standing back here, and you will feel, just slightly feel through, you'll feel the warmth in here, and you'll feel his density of it, so you'll feel the vibration feeling here, and you'll feel him right there. There he is. He's calm. That's where you really will.
We might be able to.
That's what I feel. Rance, come here and feel this.
You feel?
Yeah. Set this up right
There
here.
it is.
Yep. That is crazy. See, the thing is, so now that I know that tingle that I get,
Yeah.
now when I'm walking around, I feel that, I'm gonna be like, oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's validation too. There's no electricity up here. If you want to, you can make that go to red. Hey, man.
Wow, there's red.
Holy.
That is neat.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. It was definitely, I don't really know if I had any real expectations. So I was just like going in as a blank slate, but I felt the energy. And I mean, it's palpable, and it's not just something you can psychosomatically come up with.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think it was just such a cool experience because I love watching the show. I watch all sorts of shows like this on TV because I'm always really curious and I'm always trying to line up like what's logical, what's not, what's TV magic. And I think the high point of the day was when we were trying to find like different, just like, I don't know, like beings, spirits, whatever. And I wasn't feeling warm. I felt tingle. Right. And I'm like, no, and you're like, it's like a tingle. I'm like, yeah, that's what it was. And you were across the room and you said that, and that was what I got from this. I definitely felt that, like, the electric kind of twitch, if you will. Like every time we did it, and I did it like 3 or 4 times. So I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah.
So that was a really, really cool experience because, again, I watch a lot of these shows. I watch Local Haunts and CW17. And again, like, you don't know the TV magic part, but when you're there, it's so bizarre.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Steve and Pamela, for inviting us. Pamela, she's actually the medium in the Raw, so her show comes on after Local Haunts. But that was just one of those experiences. It's once in a lifetime. They do all kinds of tours throughout the year, but just for us to be able to go there and get a little freaked out, It was a little crazy.
When are you going back? When are you going back?
I'm down.
Yeah, I'm definitely game. And there's a lot of places around here with a rich history of ghosts just hanging out.
I'll have plans then.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We'll put it on the calendar.
We're talking about going to Florida theater like a big group.
Yeah,
so
I'm busy
I mean,
that day.
there's power in numbers, Eden. We got you.
No, thank you.